Hello? Okay. I hear scratch barking. Can we get my OBS? Thank you! Thank you, OBS, so much for working. So this is the gang we're hanging out with right now. We are doing the Human Noble Origin run with Miss Elena Kuzland here, and we're romancing Alistair. So yeah, we're gonna marry that man. And we're gonna rule together, and that's the vibe that I'm going with. Leliana is my one true love, but for my canon playthrough, I do romance Alistair. Queen play, you know it. You know what's up. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see that happen. It's been a while since I did a full Queen Kuzland run. It was one of my early playthroughs, because Alistair was my first romance, and then I switched over to Leliana, so much fun. I'm loving it. Bringing me back to my Dragon Age roots a little bit. But I miss playing my canon playthrough so much. I'm like, these are my babies. These are my children. I actually gave birth to them. Alright, eerie and quiet around here.
What is this place? It's different from the rest of the ruins.
Yeah, you can say that again. Alright.
I bid you welcome, pilgrim.
Who are you?
I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have waited years for this.
Oh, so you're an elf to be Alistair's mother? No, so we are Human Noble Origin, is our playthrough currently, but we are romancing Alistair. JK, yeah, no, you're good. What? For someone to take the ashes?
No one can take the ashes. They belong here. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here.
Okay.
And shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
So I know there are puzzles in here. And what's funny is I actually, back when I first started playing Origins and would replay it often enough, I had sticky notes for all the answers. I don't have it anymore. So it's gonna be interesting. It's been a while since I've done any of these puzzles. So we'll see what I can remember. Will your task ever be done?
I do not know, and I do not question.
You can YouTube it. Yeah, I try not to YouTube too much on stream. I try to see if I can, like, figure it out on my own. But we will see. I might look up a guide. We'll see what I can do. The dragon wasn't really Andraste, right?
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
Yeah, I cannot imagine Andraste choosing to come back as a dragon. I think that's not really her thing, you know? That's not who she is. From my understanding, of course. We never really meet Andraste for ourselves, but it doesn't sound like her. I would like to see the urn, please. Or actually, what do you know about these disciples?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this
I mean, they're all pretty much
sanctuary,
dead, but...
we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their
What's the
fathers.
mug?
For centuries
So,
now,
I actually... BioWare Gear Store had a sale recently, so it's the Hanged Man.
but now
It looks like kind of alcohol is frothing out of it. It's really nice. I really like it.
and their promise.
they had a couple of the mugs. They had one for Harold's Rest for Inquisition, but I was like, Hanged Man feels nostalgic to me from Dragon Age 2, so I was like, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I have a bunch of Dragon Age merch, actually, around my room. Like, I've got a Fenris print. I have, let's see, I have like a little plastic, I guess, stand of like Hawk and Fenris as well. I have a Fenrirel statue, like mini statue, and then on my bed I have like an actual Solus pillow that I got at a convention. And then I also have a toy like stuffed nug. So I have quite a few things. I've also got a couple pieces of clothing, like a Grey Warden sweater and Cassandra's disgusted sigh on a t-shirt. And I have a tattoo, so clearly I enjoyed these games a lot. If it wasn't obvious before. Yeah. Okay, what about you? Who are you? Cassandra's what? So, sometimes in Inquisition, she does this thing where she does a disgusted sigh, and in the subtitles it just says disgusted sigh, so I have that on a t-shirt. Yeah, the grunt. Yep. The little ugh. I can't properly do it, but you know. her disgusted little noise that she makes in Inquisition, mostly when she's talking to Varric. The first disciples, did you know Andraste?
Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food or water.
What? Weeks without food or water? I mean, props to her, I guess. That couldn't be me. How is it possible you've lived so long?
I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I.
So did you choose the Mage Tower for lots of stats boost? The Circle Mage Tower? I think we did everything that there was to do in the Circle Mage Tower. I think. We've done all of the treaty quests already. We have to go back to a couple places, because there are some side quests that I forgot about. But no cheese. Yeah, I didn't see any cheese in there. Should I go back to the Circle Mage Tower? What is this cheese? I've played this game a few times, so I don't mind spoilers. By the way, guys, normally I'm like very no backseaty, no spoilers, but for this game series, like, until the new one comes out, like, feel free to spoil me or give me any tips or anything I should do while I'm here. What can you tell me about the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there to tell?
Like, are those her actual ashes? Is what I'm kind of curious about. No, can't. It's in the Fate. It's like an exploit to get 1 to 200 stats from those bonus fonts. I've never heard of that. Some pausing and spam clicking macro. I've never heard of doing that. I have mods, so I have like modded weapon and armor, which give me kind of cheaty bonuses. Just because I've played this game so many times, I'm like, I'm not here to waste time. I'm not here to struggle.
And you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
So I have to fight you?
It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not,
Alright, well, let's get this over with then.
before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy.
Oh, this is where he calls it
There
out
is
on our trauma.
suffering in your past, your suffering, and the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy. Do you think you failed your parents?
Why did he say it like that? We kind of had no choice. We were forced to join the Grey Wardens. Listen here, buddy. Able to send URL in chat? I don't think you are. I think only my mods have that ability. But if you want to send me something privately, I think either here or via Discord, I think you're able to do that. My name in Discord is just the same as my Twitch. But I think Elena does feel guilty about that because she really did want to stay behind. She really did want to save her parents, if at all possible. She really is struggling with her status in the Grey Wardens, I think. Because like I've mentioned in other streams, her time as a Grey Warden has not been good. And even getting to be a Grey Warden, like, was something she never even wanted to do. She never considered that. She, you know, wanted to, I guess, continue. Also, thank you so much, Zero, for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome on in. But as I was saying, Elena's journey has not been an easy one. She's not really felt at home with the Grey Wardens because the only other Grey Warden that she knows is Alistair, and even though she's in love with him, it doesn't necessarily mean she's in love with being a Grey Warden, is what I'm trying to say. So, yes, I should have defended them to the death, I think is what she would say.
Thank you.
That was like a long-winded explanation. I really did not need to
Too
do.
hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Aww.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield.
Aww.
You could have shielded him from the killing
No, you
blow.
couldn't have. No.
You wonder, don't you? If you should have died, and not him.
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance.
No, Alistair, don't say
Ask
that.
your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your
He's
mind
like calling
in
everybody
past?
out right now.
Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word.
I feel kind of bad. Like, everyone's getting outed by this man. Or whatever he
You
is.
frame the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you, why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering,
I actually do believe Leliana's vision, though.
yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear.
I won't say she's the next Andraste by any means, but I think her role in these games is important.
You were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
I don't know how I feel about this, man. Scent Leak is hardware slash FPS game RAM lag dependent at times. Like in Awakening, it works even better, but to really benefit, you'd have to go to Black Marsh first. But it's fun having stats in the hundreds instead of 80 max-ish. That is very interesting. I will have to take a look at that. Maybe for my next offline playthrough, I will see about that. If you kill her in this temple, she returns in Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. So she's got some power backing her up. Yeah, absolutely. Like, she is an important character to the story, and I really do think that she had that vision. I don't know if it's necessarily Maker sent. I think the Maker is still kind of a mystery in these games, as it probably should be. In a way, I kind of don't want to solve that mystery, but I also kind of do at the same time. But there's definitely something there to be explored with Leliana, and I wish that they kind of went more into it, especially in Inquisition, a little bit, because at the end of Inquisition, I think if you have her killed in this game, when she comes back, she disappears somehow. And I forget the exact context because I've never actually done it in any of my playthroughs. I've only seen this from like other people's playthroughs. She returns to Lyrium Sand or something. Yeah, something like that. So her presence in these games are important. And let's actually do a quick save. Real quick, because I'm gonna have to use my brain, and I don't know that
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Wait, I need to hear that again.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
What do I feel like that's a tune?
Yes.
Okay.
I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy.
Oh,
They
cute.
say the maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Okay, cute. Alright. So, you are Brona.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
What did the bird carry? A coconut. Hashtag Monty Python. Hi, Vix. Hi, Lemon. Welcome on in. How are you? My D&D session got canceled. Oh no! That's the worst feeling ever. But I'm glad you're here. Welcome on in. It's okay. My last two D&D sessions were canceled as well, for valid reasons, of course. But yeah, I have D&D tonight as well. And so I'm like, I really want to play. I miss playing my character so much. Okay, let's have her repeat this, because I did not understand at all.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
It sounds like she's talking about dreams.
A dream came
Okay.
upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life and of her betrayal and
Ooh, it's a
death.
Harry Potter homebrew. That's interesting.
I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
What exactly is going on in the campaign right now, if I'm allowed to ask? Because I love hearing about other people's campaigns and D&D characters, so I'm always just like, please, tell me more. It's so funny that I've only recently gotten into D&D, but I love it so much.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Sounds like vengeance.
Yes,
Yeah.
my husband Hessarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Well, you sound like a nice person. Remind me to never piss you off, apparently. We were about to start the second semester for third year this session. Nice, nice, nice. Last semester, our characters went trick-or-treating for Halloween and explored a haunted house. I love that so much. Yeah, I'm in a homebrew session myself, and we're still in the very early stages of it. We were assigned to find this guy who's like a scholar, and oh my gosh, like there's so much to it that it's kind of hard to briefly explain. But basically, we were hired to find this guy to help with some situations going on, and we think that one of the demon lords is like creating a new species, and like it's complicated, but we're at the point where we're gonna bring him back, and like our mission is supposed to be fulfilled when we do. So I'm like curious to see like what's gonna happen after we bring this guy back, because like obviously the campaign's not gonna end and stuff. So like what's gonna happen, you know? How's our party gonna want to stay together? Because my character's already plotting like, okay, once this is done, I'm going to help my friend with some stuff, and then I'm going to dip. I've got my own issues to try and figure out. Like, I've got to go. I've got to run. Peace out. So I'm like, what's going to happen?
Guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Uh-huh.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Is the answer home?
It was my
Okay.
dream for the people to have a home of their own.
I feel like a lot of these are fairly easy, and I'm just overthinking.
My enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Like, the nice thing about this is, of course, that there are multiple choice, so there's only so many answers, you know?
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her
What happens if you give a wrong answer? If I remember correctly, something spawns and attacks. And I'm not sure exactly what it is that spawns, because it's been a while since I've played this part of the game. Riddles, yeah, some have Dragon Age traps, and some are Thetis history based too. Have to fight Shade. Shade is what it is, that's right. Yeah. And I totally did not listen to a word this man said, so.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Okay, I'm gonna have him repeat one last time. Like, I feel like it could be.
The bones of the world
I feel like this is
stretched towards
mountains.
the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Like mountain tops, because I think that's what makes the most sense.
Yes,
Okay,
I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter.
we're doing well so far. Let me actually knock on some wood.
She could gaze ever into her maker's sky.
Actually, I'm not sure if this desk is real wood or not, but
This could we find?
but there's rumors going around for the Transfiguration Professor being a werewolf. So my character and his friends are going to stalk him, and then if they gather proof, blackmail him for a better grade, because he sucks at Transfiguration. No. Not the Remus Lupin knockoff. No, I'm kidding.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Okay, I keep doing this, guys. I'm so sorry. It's my ADHD is like really bad today. So I'm like, it's like I'm hearing it, but it's not like I'm not retaining what he's saying, what anybody's saying.
Poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows.
I think it's jealousy.
Till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Okay, I'm gonna go jealousy.
Yes,
Yeah.
jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker.
Yeah, sucks to be you,
I
dude.
loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
I mean, like, kind of fair, but also, I don't know. Don't know how to quite feel about that, you know?
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
What? What?
She wields the broken sword and
Separates
separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Huh? I want to say mercy?
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's
Oh my god.
and mercy bade me end her life.
What is that riddle? No, really.
Sinner who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Like, I think some of these I know subconsciously, and that's really what's helping me out. Because of the times I have played this game. Because I know the first time I did this, I was like, way more confused than I am now.
Has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword, comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hunger
I was
is
originally
the
thinking
wind
something like
against
fear.
the wicked men of the Teventer Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Kefir, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Okay, so we did the thing. I made it through. And I didn't have to reload. No! I forgot about this part. Not Daddy Kuzlin showing up. Guys, I'm like scared.
My dearest child,
No. Father?
you know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. No more must you grieve, my girl. Take the pain and the guilt, acknowledge it, and let go. It is time. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
Guys. Or spirit from memory taking father's form. Like, yeah, like I know that's probably what it is, and just the human noble origin gets to me in a way that I think only the city elf can compare. Like, those two get me so good, and I don't know. Okay, I think I know what this is. Yeah. Alright, we're about to fight ourselves.
Let's get started.
And, oh my gosh. This part is actually kind of hard. Oh my gosh. Alistair's dead. I'm killing my boyfriend. It's fine. Win, please don't die. Too late, too late.
This should be easy.
Now I have to kill my dog. This is... Okay, so there's Win, there's Leliana. Like, you have injuries, I know. Okay, I'm gonna go after Win. And then, oh my god, what am I wearing? What is my... Keeping him for fun or have no kits? I forgot I had injuries. Forgot. Okay, Leliana, what am I... I'm just gonna let her do her thing. Actually, no, she's dying. Win is squishy, at least. I'm like, why is there no music also in this spot? It just feels kind of awkward. Not my dog. Okay, Leliana, we're gonna have some beef with your spirit. Person, whatever. Oh, that's my spirit person. Hello, me. Okay.
As I was. On her face? Is that really what I am?
No, it's not. You're
I
fine.
wasn't expecting that. And I certainly don't want to go through it again.
So, yeah, we've all got injuries. I should...
That was weird.
Yeah, tell me about it, Alistair. Okay, this is wrenched limb. Yeah, we've all got some injuries. I think Alistair could probably use... Okay, that didn't really help. I don't have a ton of injury kits, so I should... probably see... I've got like one greater injury kit, and I'm kind of hesitant to just use that. Wind's blue aura heals them. Oh, cleansing aura. Cleansing aura. Wait, let me read it. While this mode is active, waves of healing and cleansing energy emanate from the caster, restoring health to all nearby allies every few seconds and curing the injuries of allies very close to the caster. No! Why did I not think about that? Dog mod is really fitting for Kuzlin. It's cool for the others, but should be a feature for Human Noble. I agree. 100%. Because that's my dog. Comes with me everywhere. Like, it's your doggo. Shouldn't have to forego fourth party member. I like how Dragon Age 2 handles it, which is kind of similar. If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played Dragon Age 2.
You fare well.
But you can call your dog into battle, like, wherever. And I think that's how it should be. Andraste loved her disciples as she loved the Maker. As we have faith in the Maker, so must we have faith in our friends.
Thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or
Stand on them?
Alistair, normal people tend to avoid. That part of the bridge looks like it's there, but I don't think it is. Try something else.
Okay. Listen.
That's it. That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
Okay. Puzzle time indeed. And then...
Yes.
Why is he like this? Okay, so we can only have 3 people at a time. So I'm gonna send Alistair through. And then Leliana, I believe I have to move. Okay, nope. It's not Leliana. Is it my character that I have to move? Okay. Okay. And then is it maybe Win? No. So Win has to stay there.
All is well?
I'm just trying to see, like... So zoomed in will be harder to see. That's true.
Yes.
Okay. So I think, is it Win that has to stay? No. Win has to stay.
Ready.
I think I've already kind of established that. Excuse me.
My love?
All set.
Okay. So, what if we move Leliana? How do we... I'm like actually trying to figure this out. So we know Elena moves here.
Say the word.
Or does she?
Your command.
Wonder if I can... I don't think I can use Scratch, can I? I don't think I can. The problem is I need when to move. And When filling out the whole platform with 4 members, the exit is blocked, so it won't work activate correctly. So you can't cheat for a 4+ party. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was an idea. Like, is Wynn safe to move right now? No, she's not. Okay, so thing is somebody... Oh, no, no, no. You're not who I meant. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. So, Elena... Because that opens up this one. But if I move Leliana, I have to restart. And then if I move Wynn, I have to restart. Alright. We've got an ad coming up, so what I might do is I might take a short break. Okay, so we can't step on there yet. It's fun to watch you struggle. I'm not being nice. No. No, that's okay.
What shall I do?
Okay, you stay there. What if... Okay, what if I do something? And I figure... Okay, so somebody needs to be here. So I don't think Elena moving was the right choice. But somebody's got to stand there. Which means Leliana has to move. And be here. I'm like... Okay, so we know the first. I don't care if you do it or skip, mainly hanging out and listening while playing my own game, but if you feel like it's a waste of time rather than fun puzzle, moving on could be the way. Yeah, if I get to a point where I'm like extremely frustrated with it and like don't want to do it anymore, I will absolutely look at a guide, but I'm okay right now. I'm just trying to... Okay, so my first... No, Alistair, that's not who I meant to click on. So I'm kind of like, what if I figure it out first? You know what I mean? Like, okay. Where did I have Wynn standing? Was she up here? Okay, so this is where they have to stand next. Now I gotta remember...
Yes?
Yes, my friend?
Okay, where's the first spot again? I can't remember. Okay. So, here is the first spot. To get these two solid. And then next... The next thing would be to have Elena move here. So then that's these two. Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, Elena here. But can Wynn move? No, she can't. And then Leliana, can she move? No, she can't. And then... But Elena can move again. Okay. I think I've got this part kind of figured out. Okay. No, 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 Alistair. I thought I clicked on Elena already. Hype, let's go. Wait, I thought I just figured it out. Maybe I didn't? I've already forgotten.
All is well?
Okay, yeah, I can move Leliana now. Okay. So now Alistair can move, and then I think Wynn can officially move now. And is it Leliana that can move? No. Let me just keep it here for right now. Elena can't move. Right? No, she can't. So it'd have to be Wynn that moves next. I think up here. Is what I saw.
Yes, my friend?
And then Elena could move. I think I'm figuring it out. Okay. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing it. I believe in you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's... Totally switching them around. Okay.
Let us be careful.
All right, we're getting somewhere. I'm getting another scam call. What is with these scam calls that I'm getting? It's been so bad lately. All right, so Alistair can move up. So is it Win that moves? Now I've already forgotten. I don't know if I am Win. I actually don't remember. Who am I supposed to move now? Also, why is Scratch all the way over here? Oh, wait. I just went the opposite way, didn't I? Okay. I was like, can I just play a Scratch and just move on? No. No, I cannot. Okay. Okay, I move Elena. And then Win, I believe, moves. No, dang it. It was... I'm guessing Elena that moves. No. Wait, then who do I move in this situation? Nobody? Because this is where we get the last two, but somebody has to move.
I stand ready.
I'm like almost there. I can feel it. I just... Okay, I've already forgotten No, Win. You're not who I meant to click on.
All is well?
Like... So confused.
Of course.
Lena's supposed to be over here, right? Then Liliana. I'm so confused. I thought I had it. I genuinely thought I had it. And now What if I just have somebody stand here? And then move these two according to... No, that doesn't work.
Tell me.
Somebody's supposed to be up here. I'm actually about to give up. Like, what? What is happening?
What shall I do?
Okay.
Your command.
No, she's supposed to be up here.
Yes, my friend?
Why can't I figure this out now? I can't even get the first step. There we go.
My love?
And then Win down here. And then Elena, no, 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 go back. Win has to move, okay. Win has to move down here. Liliana has to move. No. Somebody has to move over here. This is genuinely so confusing. This is why I used to keep a sticky pad and write down all of the answers. Because genuinely, no idea what's happening right now.
Tell me.
You can take the screenshots. I could.
Your wish?
Okay. So what if I take a picture? So this is step 1. Okay. And then next I'm gonna move Win here. And then I want to say it's Elena that moves? No, it's not. So then who moves next?
Here I am.
Okay. So those are the 3 steps. Okay. Then Leliana here. Right? No, right here. Okay. Then Wynn moves to down here. And then Leliana to... So actually... Who moves next? Nobody can. So then what if Leliana's already here? And that's the next step. Because Wynn could be right here and then move here. You know what I'm saying?
Here I am.
So Leliana starts here. We send Alistair here. Can't move Leia. Oh, I'm so glad we're doing this together. Okay. So let's retry. Step 1. We move Wynn. That's step 2. And then Elena moves. No. Leliana? No. Wynn still moves. Yeah, Wynn still moves. Okay. Somebody has to go here. So maybe I take a picture of this instead. Okay, so somebody has to stand here.
Yes, my friend?
I'm getting so frustrated. I'm kind of thinking I have to look at a guide. Because the pictures aren't helping, because here's the thing. I know where to start. I know the first steps. Yeah, it's about to be guide time, because genuinely I'm confused at where to go from here, because I can only move. Okay, this is the next one, but to get here, wait, maybe I did figure. Because that means Leliana was originally here. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So Elena's there. I'm gonna put Leliana here. Wynn has to go down here. I send Alistair through. Leliana goes here. But then I have to put somebody like Leliana over here somewhere? Like that. Wynn stays where she's at, and Elena stays where she's at. Okay. But then I have to move somebody, and once I take somebody off... Let me look at this picture. How'd I get... Okay, so that's Leliana. There. Okay. I think... Let me take a picture of this. And now I have to move somebody. Probably, I want to say Leliana? Nope. Who do I move next? Is it Elena I move next? Probably. And then Wynn? No. Okay, I'm actually getting somewhat close. So Wynn stays right there.
All is well?
And Leliana stays there, which means... Wait. I think I just saw it. Okay, so if Elena goes right there, can Wynn step off? Nope. And Leliana, can she step off? No. So then really it's up to Elena to step up here. I just need these last two. Okay. I think that means I figured it out. So we have to go all the way back to the beginning. Wynn can hop up to here. Elena, you can go right here, bestie. And Leliana. Can go here.
Say the word.
Okay, I have to go back through all my photos. Oh, can I go back? Okay, so I'm here. And now Elena moves to this last one. Cool. I'm getting somewhere, guys. Are you guys proud of me? So then, wait, Elena moves? Yeah. Elena moves to here. Then Leliana. Right? She moves? Alistair goes up. So this is where we're at. And then when she hops off, guys, guys. She goes all the way up here. Right? No, it's up here. And then Elena moves to over here. And Alistair.
Make his breath. Andraste only favored the clever, it seems.
Guys, I did it. Can we get some hypes in chat, please? I did it! I did it! And I didn't even look up the guide. Here, let me throw some hypes. And there we go. Oh my gosh. That... I was so close to giving up. I was so close. That hurt my brain in ways...
All set.
I can't... I don't think I'll do that again. And now we get to get naked! This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Yeah, now all I have to do is get naked. It's fine. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in Maker's sight. Hey, guy! Oh my gosh. Like, imagine this. Imagine you've gone through all these trials and then you have to get naked and walk in some fire. Like, it's no big deal. And of course, this guy shows up. Did you ever skip undressing and just walk past the fire? No, I don't think I ever have. I've always just undressed. Okay. We did it! Did you save after the puzzle? I did not. Because I was just very happy to be done with that puzzle. Was so done. I was like, I'm marching forward. I'm done with this place. I fought a dragon that nearly killed me. Dragon blood time.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have no words to express.
Aww.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I mean, I am the best.
Asked for a greater honor than to be here.
I am the best.
I will never forget this feeling.
Best here on Thetis. We'll take a pinch of the ashes. Oh, yeah. Now we can leave the urn alone. And we got some leveling up to do. So let's see. Dexterity, cunning. Song of Courage. The bard launches into an epic song of the party's exploits, granting them bonuses to attack, damage, and critical chance. The size of the bonuses are affected by the bard's cunning. The bard can only sing one song at a time. Interesting. And Rally. A champion's presence inspires nearby allies, giving them bonuses to attack and defense while this mode is active. When coupled with Motivate, the attack bonus increases. Okay. Alright, well, we did it, guys! Oh, Unfortunate Adventurer. Oh, so close, buddy. So close, yet so far. You did it. Yeah, I did it. I did it. We all did it. We all pitched in. Okay, so we already defeated the dragon. Oh, I forgot I can level up. Nice, nice. Duelist, keen defense. Sure. We'll do that. So is there like a cheat way out, or do I have to go back all the way through the way that I came? Can I leave this? Can I leave another way? Right side. This way, right? Ruined temple.
Right.
Okay. So now we're gonna regroup at camp. And then I think we're gonna start Shale's side quest. And then... Yeah, I think that's gonna be the rest of the stream, is doing Shale's side quest. And I really should be bringing Shale into my party more. So this will be a really good opportunity to do that. Because I love Shale's banter and everything. Where's Brother Jenna TV? Oh, there he is!
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Is that? Oh, there's some dust on... No, that's not dust. Omega, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like?
The feeling when you kill him right here for wanting to tell the tale. I've never killed anybody over the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I know you can kill Liliana, and I know you can kill Brother Genetivi as well. I feel bad. there are some people where I'm like, yeah, alright, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then there are some people where I'm just like, I'll be nice. Like, do I really think that he should go out there and tell the tale and have people coming here? No. Oh yeah, Wynn does also go aggro. Yeah, she does. I forgot. Yeah, like, I don't know that it's the best idea to have people coming here. Whether Andraste is really the bride of the Maker or whatever, I think this is still a sacred place, and I think the Urn of Sacred Ashes should only be used in some extreme circumstances. I don't think it should be just for anybody to use. Yeah, he's got to look over everything questionable you do. Yeah, except if you make Loghain a warden. That's the only time. Nothing has touched me quite so deeply.
You are a very fortunate person. And so am I. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Like, you gotta at least guard the urn extremely carefully, because people are gonna want to take some of the ashes for themselves. Like, I don't know. Yeah, many will try to exploit this discovery.
The urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
I agree. We cannot withhold this from others. It is not our place.
You have noble intentions, Brother Genitivi. But can you say the same of your brethren in the
I'm with Wynn. I'm with
So
Wynn.
everyone comes by and takes some ashes from the urn.
Yeah, Wynn and Alistair.
Self-replenishing.
Yeah.
I will spread this good news or die trying.
Okay, if something bad comes of this, it's your fault.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts.
Like, I don't want to kill this dude over it.
Reward for coming to my rescue.
Because I don't think Elena would do that. She's not afraid to mess somebody up. 100%. Especially Arl Howe. She's absolutely gonna mess his shit up. Same with Marjolaine. Like, she's not afraid to go after people when they have done wrong. But I don't think she qualifies Brother Genitivi as doing something drastically wrong. I think he's naive with his intentions more than anything. True, but then he also knows he might be 2-3 wardens again even after he leaves, so he don't full abandon the mission without knowing there's some replacement for him. Or at least we headcanon it like that. Yeah, true. Yeah. When Alistair leaves, he has very valid reasons for leaving. Like, I totally understand his reasons for the whole Loghain situation, and yeah, we can always rebuild. Like, there are wardens in other places as well. They can always come and help. Like, it's not the end-all be-all type of situation. So, let's go to camp. Let's hang out. Let's see if we can flirt with Alistair some more. Give him a little kiss. But yeah, just the whole situation with Brother Genitivi, like, I don't know. He's giving off like he's very naive and doesn't think people will have bad intentions when they absolutely will. You know, if not us desecrating the urn, somebody else could potentially desecrate it. Like, you have to have that thing armed, have to have guards watching it, have to, like, just a lot of things in place that I don't think is always necessarily feasible, you know? Like, even if you have, like, an entire army guarding the Urn of Sacred Ashes, I think things could still slip through the cracks, or people could still get through. And that's my concern, is I think the Urn of Sacred Ashes should only be used in extreme circumstances like this one right here. One thing that's annoying is that Loghain is like full companion, almost so almost to have approval ratings for a number of things and approval-based talks, but mostly you don't have anything left to do at that point that could be done or have been saved to that point. Only thing that makes sense to keep until then from the Warden's POV is to return to Ostagar, I think. Having Loghain there is neat. Yeah. I've never recruited Loghain. If I'm being perfectly honest, in any of my playthroughs, I've read the books that Loghain is in. I'm still not all that impressed by him. I understand where he's coming from, but I'm still not the biggest Loghain fan. And I think even if I was, I wouldn't bring him on as a companion.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat?
Let me see your wares.
You'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected.
That's okay. I just want to see your wares. Swift Salve increases the user's movement and attack speed. That one I could actually see myself using. Some of these I'm like, not that impressed by. Alright, gotta get rid of all these weapons. Bye. You know what I want to see in the next Dragon Age game? I want to see Sandal again. Because I feel like there's something up with Sandal. Because I think, if I remember correctly, in Dragon Age 2, he says some things that allude to certain events. Yeah, it kind of goes too far. He had legit reasons to overthrow the king, but to backstab him, making use of blood mages, and co-op with the slaver Vince, and allowing Hal to reign free is all too much. Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm not the biggest Loghain fan, and that's okay. I think he has his interesting moments and even his good moments in the books, but in the game itself, it's like the only moment from Loghain that I like is when he says something to Honora as he's about to be killed. And I forget what it is exactly that he says. But it's a very sweet father-daughter moment before he dies. He does indeed say some things, and are some notes written by him in Trespasser 2. I totally forgot about that part. See, this is why I love replaying these games so much, is that there's so much lore and depth in these games that I'm always finding out new things each time I play. There are new things I'm always finding, and they did such a good job. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinions, but this is just one of the best RPGs that I think I will ever play in my life. Like, I really enjoy Baldur's Gate 3, but it's got nothing on Dragon Age. Got nothing on the Dragon Age series. And I will die on that hill. Right, let's look at accessories. So I do have a Blood Mage. Miss Morrigan's the Blood Mage. 130 gold, legit? Yeah. So I have modded armor and weapons, so I tend to stick with using those. So I just sell all the armor and weapons that I come across for the most part. But even still, I think it's quite easy to get gold in this game. At least in my experience playing the games, I don't know. I bump up my gold to like 100, 200 ASAP via the shop glitch, so I don't even have to worry about gold. Yeah, I want the legit route. Maybe next time. Magister Lords. Ring of Faith. Plus 10% fire damage. Sure. I don't know what I should be doing. Oh, ooh, reduces hostility. And yeah, some selling items with Illyrium, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Yeah, I also... So a lot of the salves I tend to not keep. I don't really use them all that much. I'm sure that they're useful in harder modes, but since I'm doing this on normal and I have mods, I'm kind of like not as interested in some of the salves and bombs. Dumping gold into the boxes to be level 25 is fun too. The game's AI glitches out, and so the tactic system breaks and some other stuff. Yeah, I actually should look at my tactics too at some point. Because I know for some of my characters I haven't really done too much.
That looks fine indeed.
Also, how am I plus 100 with Ogren? I don't even like Ogren all that much. And I'm like highest level with him outside of Alistair. Golden Demon Pendant. Give him gifts. Yeah, just any alcohol I've found I've given to Ogren. Isn't this for you?
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Oh. Maybe not. Severin Bestie!
That smell. This is uneven leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you knew I was missing my homeland, but this does the trick nicely.
I'm a mind reader, what can I say? What are you waiting for? Try them on!
But I'm not finished admiring them yet. Can you smell that? Like a rotting flesh. Just like back in Antiva City.
Oh.
Now if only you could find me a prostitute or two. A bowl of fish chowder and a corrupt politician. I'd really feel like I was home.
Okay, bestie.
And they fit as well. Marvelous.
You could just say you're welcome. That is also an option. Sten's prayer book is really neat, having a free revive mid-battle. Ooh. I don't remember that. Okay, I've got one last thing to give to Zevran, I think. And then I think we should take a break, because we're about to have an ad. Did you bump dog's approval so it gives bonus, or does a mod fix that? I'm 100% with my dog. So, and I've been like that since the start of the game. So maybe the mod does that, but we're 100%. Yeah, but does he have dex bonus? I'm not sure. Looks like there's some bonuses. I don't know about the dex bonus, though. I'm not sure, but there's an ad starting, so I'm going to go ahead and go on break. Well, that goes on. And then we will continue from where we leave off. Okay, give him back gift, then give him back to 100, and he'll have the approval dex bonus. Okay, awesome. I will see where we can find a gift for him and see about doing that. Do some enchantment. Enchantment. Because I know we've got some better rooms. Has some steps here and there, yeah. Oh my gosh, I just realized I still have my music on. Alright, let's see. So everybody's got runes on their weapons at this point. I just want to see if I can maybe do some better runes. Yeah, we have Master Lightning. The thing is Leliana doesn't really use her daggers. Now, Alistair, on the other hand, does, so we can maybe give him some flame. And then maybe some cold? It's okay. What takes most time would be higher level difficulties. Else should be okay. Need to go down into the deep roads, etc. Yeah. Journeyman. Master Paralyze, yeah. What are my runes? Three electricity. What if I do? I'm just kind of going on vibes right now. What if I do? Okay, so I think we've got some good runes going on. I think everyone's got mostly expert or grandmaster. Yeah, so I want to do Shale's stuff. How good a friendship are we with Shale? Shale, yeah, we need to work on some of our Shale approval. I think most everybody else. Paragon runes take so much effort. Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty much besties with everybody except Shale, so I do... Let's actually talk to Shale. Maybe we can get some approval.
It speaks.
Yes, I do. You're still with me, I see.
Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for
Oh, I still have
success are
teeth.
remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
No, stay.
No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own.
Need to find / buy the schematic, then grind them.
Its
Yeah.
chances of success are small enough without
I don't know if I really want to go into all that effort. Like, the thing is I don't know when the next Dragon Age is officially coming out. If it comes out in, like, November, we've got plenty of time to play the entire game series before that point, I would say. But if it comes out, like, September, I'm trying to speed things up a little bit, and I won't know until we have the actual release date. So I don't know if I really want to spend all that much time grinding for stuff when I want to focus on the main story. Respecking with rune crafting, then respect back, yeah. So I do plan on doing Awakening. So maybe we'll do some of that in Awakening? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've done Awakening, and I've only done it a couple times. So I'm not 100% sure. But then again, I am kind of trying to, like I say, speed run a little bit. Playing it a few weeks or a month or two after launch should minimize bugs and issues. That is true also. Because I know from what I hear about Andromeda, there were a lot of bugs and issues when that first came out. I'm really hoping that's not going to be the case with the new game. But I don't know. I kind of want to do my first playthrough on stream just to get like genuine reactions and everything. Because I don't want to spoil it too much. Was going to mention, yeah, Andromeda experience too. Yeah, I haven't played the full Mass Effect series. That's something I plan on doing after Dragon Age. But I did hear that about Andromeda, that right after it's released, it was kind of a hot mess. So I'm really hoping that's not going to be the case with the Veilguard. It seems like they've put a lot of time and energy into it, so I really hope that it pays off for the release. I'm going to play it either way, no matter what, because I'm a big Dragon Age fan. But I do want my first playthrough to be vanilla, completely fresh perspective because I've never done that with a game on stream. And I think having Dragon Age the Veilguard be that first playthrough for me would be incredible. Played it modded 1 year after, so both skipped the full mess, and after used mods to tweak some stuff, it was so much better first experience compared to most. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people who like Andromeda do mention that. I feel like that they didn't play it right after its release really helped make their experience better versus the people who did play it first thing and were just like, not the best vibe. I do want to talk to Wynn. I still have yet to get Wynn's.
What's on your mind?
I know Wynn has her quest that we have yet to do as well.
Cure me? What? Am I sick now?
I guess death isn't an illness, is it?
Even you know that you cannot.
She's an abomination.
And I'm not the
I think
only
it's more
one
complicated than
dying.
that,
You are
though.
too.
But kind of.
I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to
Yeah,
fear.
like, because Wynn has a spirit attached to her, which is different. I think when you have a demon attached to you, that's more of an abomination. And that's where it gets tricky when talking about Anders as well. Because he had the spirit of justice, but then justice got warped into vengeance. So I think Anders could definitely be an abomination. He doesn't look like most abominations that we've seen in the game, but he's a special kind of abomination, maybe. Funny that she's a spirit revived mage walking about, yeah. I think... Oh, well, Anders and Justice merged before Anders died. Yeah, that's true. So he's not quite an abomination either. I don't know what he is, necessarily. I don't know what he would be classified as. My face is itchy. Don't mind me. Yeah, rather be alive.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying
Justice is a
themselves
very
with things
neutral
that do not
trait.
matter.
Neither benevolent
When the
nor
end
harmful
comes,
can be both, and it's
they say they
dangerous.
did not have time enough
Yeah.
to spend
I
with
think
loved
he
ones,
definitely turns more
to fulfill dreams,
vengeance
to go on adventures
towards
they
the
only
end of
talked
Dragon
about.
Age
But
2.
why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led?
But it
If
could
you
also
can
just
look
be
back on
like an
everything
extreme
and say,
version of justice.
"Yes, I am content. It is enough."
It's... These things sort of get complicated, and I don't know that we get full answers for them. Like, when Spirit of Faith is very different from Spirit of Justice. So I think that's why when talking about spirits connected to mortals, Wynn's merging is... You talk about the two characters, they're very different. Yeah, well, being merged with any fake creature would make one an abomination. I think even though there would be a big difference compared to how mutual it is in a spirit and demon. Yeah, demon abominations, definitely bad. Definitely a bad thing. We don't want that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that all abominations are bad. Because I think when we see it as a very positive thing, because it's a spirit of faith, and the spirit of faith only helps in certain situations, whereas Justice and Anders are kind of one being. With Wynn and Faith, we see them as different entities, but with Anders, they're very much melded together differently, if that makes any sense. It's very complicated. Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
True. The Avar got some cool stuff going on too, but they use it more as a temporary growing up ritual than more of the permanent versions going on outside their culture. Yeah, sometimes I forget about the Avar. I'm not gonna lie. That's like such an awful thing to say, but I think they're only really mentioned in Inquisition, where we actually get to meet them. But yeah, so their ritual is interesting as well. So we'll see that a little bit more in Inquisition. But it's kind of cool that they have different cultural beliefs with the spirits, and kind of learning about it from their perspective is really interesting. Yeah, it is, but when writing instigates discussions like this, it means it's good writing. Exactly, exactly. Like, that's the thing I love about these games, is that not only are the characters so well written, but the lore and the backstory and how it affects each characters, like, it really opens up to some really cool discussions. Like, talking about, are abominations really evil? Like, yes and no. In certain circumstances, like, demonic abominations, I would say definitely not a good thing. But then when you're talking about spirits, it's like, we've seen the good and the bad of that. There's supposed to be an Avar origin, if I recall correctly, alongside the human farmer, maybe even Chasen, but don't recall fully. Yeah, that would have been really interesting. And it would have been a really cool faction to see in Veilguard as well, but we got some really cool factions going on there, so I'm not mad that we don't have that. But, yeah. The common or human, yeah, not just the noble or the mage, yeah. I think common or human would have been really nice to see too. As much as I love my noble origin, as we can tell from Miss Elena Kuzeland, playing her has been so much fun, but yeah, because there's commoner dwarf as well, alongside commoner, or not commoner, noble dwarf, if I remember correctly. But there's no commoner human, and I would be curious to see how they would have handled that. Yeah, like wanting to be a non-mage human, being forced into an ability was kind of meh. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I still love the origin.
What's on your mind?
Oh, it's more castless than commoner. Oh, that's right. Yeah, castless. Kind of tricky with the name. Yeah, it's like being a human origin. My PC just blue screen? Oh no! Tell it not to do that. Do you have any regrets at all, Win?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life.
Oh.
Made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
What did you do? Asking Win about griffins is a hoop. She's like, please grow up. Except that we know that there is going to be a griffin in the next game, so like, are they really extinct? Are they? Tell me, it might make you feel better.
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
I can see how this could be trouble.
What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home, time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one.
Yeah, I can see where that went wrong.
I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult.
That just seems so unlike you. She's telling serious stories or whatnot, and you're like, I'm not even gonna bother listening if there ain't any griffins in this story. Oh. No, I can never do that to Win, though. I love Win so much.
Oh, age and wisdom have mellowed me. I was quite different back then. Much more unforgiving. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive.
So true.
Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
Oh, what happened to him?
Aaron ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Oh no. Why didn't they just bring him back to the tower?
They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost.
Right.
I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
Oh, that was cruel of them.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed in Aaron. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells.
Yeah.
He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did find them, though. And we know where to find some Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Aaron benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
See, there is a bright side.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Oh, Win. I love her so much. Alright. So, Shale's DLC, we have to go into the deep roads. So we're gonna take Shale. Maybe we'll have 2 warriors with us and take Ogren. Just because I feel like Elena would take him for his deep roads expertise. And then for a mage, maybe I'll take Morrigan.
Indeed.
It kind of sucks that there are only 2 mages to bring with us, I will say. I kind of wish we had another mage companion. Because I think we've got like 4 warriors. We've got 2 rogues. Yeah. And then 2 mages. Yeah, I feel like this is a lot of warriors going on. It would be nice to have another rogue and another mage. Because that would feel more balanced, I feel like. Right, Orzammar. Yeah, we still don't have Ostagar. Is it after we do the Lance meet that we get Ostagar? Or after we help Arl Eamon? Or do I just not have it installed? I think there's 2 of each, no. No, so there's... Okay, so for warriors we have Alistair, we have Sten, we have Shale, and we have Ogren. So there's 4 warriors, there's 2 rogues, and 2 mages. So instead of there being 4 warriors, I think having like 3 of each would be cool. But yeah, it's just me personally. Okay. And then 2-handed strength. And then Morrigan, we've got magic for you. Some willpower. Blood sacrifice. The blood mage sucks the life force from an ally, healing the caster but potentially killing the ally. This healing is not affected by the healing penalty of blood magic. I'm not really sure how to feel about the Blood Mage. I think I actually enjoy it more in Dragon Age 2 than I do in Origins.
I can't believe that scheming Harriman stole the throne. Now his taxes will bankrupt us to pay for his wife's diamonds.
Okay.
Are you here to buy something or what? I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. We'll give that to Shale. And I totally forgot we can go into the Orzammar Chantry. Sten and Ogren warriors, Liliana and Zev rogues, Morgan and Wind mages, then extra Shale and the forced Alistair. That would be 2 of each ish. Like of the party members, Alistair, Warden, along you, and Shale Golem, so not fully warrior. Same with Doggo. Yeah. There's Brother Burkle.
Welcome to what will soon be Orzammar's first chantry. The chant of light will reach all corners of the world. We will never forget who made this possible.
Good, I expect a plaque on the door. Nah.
May her memory live forever.
Okay, well, he converted a couple people. I guess that's cool. Probably not actually all that cool, but you know what? My girl loves herself some Andraste. Sad ending for them, it is. But I feel like she would be the type to help out. You know what I mean? Like, she's Andrastian. She's like, yeah, you want to do this? Sure. I'll help make this happen.
It's a piece of lichened bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat.
Does Liliana have her nug pet? No. So, I went with her to the Idle Dwarf, but because she didn't say that she wanted a nug when I was here with her, I couldn't get him to give me a nug. And I really wanted it.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
Okay. Remarkable diamond. There we go. Chill.
Very nice indeed.
Okay. So that helps. And you guys don't mind me, just gonna go back into the deep roads. So for Shales... Golem's memories. Shales asked you to explore the deep roads for clues to the Golem's past. So I think we just have to... Is it Idukenteig or Ortonteig? I feel like Ortonteig. Let's just see.
By the tits of my ancestors, Ortonteig. I never thought I'd see this place in the flesh. I can see Bronca all over this place.
Sir?
She always took chips from the walls at regular intervals when she was in a new tunnel. Check their composition. If she was still here, though, she'd have sentries out by now.
Bestie! Bronca's dead. We killed her.
This was Carradin's son, Tig. He was an Orton before he got raised to Paragon. Even stayed here.
Didn't know this was a thing.
I guess he didn't want to move his people to Bunamar.
So usually I get this dialogue when we're already on the way to find Bronca, but we already did all of that.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Like, I think I already did this dialogue. Okay.
This is familiar.
This is what I was expecting. Shale to say something.
I am not certain. There is a place, a cavern that is not far from here. I know where it is. I remember.
I guess Ogren's still in denial, but we went and visited Felsi, so can you not move on? Seems if you don't bring him along, it might re-trigger when you do bring him and enter the location. But I did bring him along initially. I do have a shortcut through the Deep Roads mod, so maybe that messed with some of it. Which I will admit, I do regret doing that for stream. That was... Yeah, it's gotta be that. It probably is. It's like, bestie, are you still in denial? I think we have to move on a little bit.
Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Else this would have been an epic fun fail. Yeah, I agree. Morgan? Why are you running away from me? Yeah, I mean, it would have been really funny if Argren was just like, yep, I see Bronca. She's not far from here. And it's like, bestie, did we forget something? Did we forget? We already found her. We already took care of all of that. Oh my gosh. I remember this looking so much darker. The remaster mod must have lightened things up. Which, I mean, I appreciate. Ew. Get away from me. Okay, I will take your stuff, thank you.
As you wish.
See, anything? Nope. Hinting Morgan over as a meme. It is. I did see that recently. I totally forgot that you could hand her over to the Templars. But I also, like, even though she does come back later on, I'm just like, I can't do that to Morgan. A lot of stuff is locked away behind patch code or just lost. Yeah. Like the elven armor set. Yeah. Oh. It looks abandoned.
These ruins are always overrun by vermin. There may be something noteworthy further in, however.
More further in.
Was this the home once? Did I live here?
I don't know, bestie. I'm gonna go with probably. Oh yeah. These guys are easy to take down. Now come back. Is that a Bronto? Is that a Bronto? For Dragon Age 2, what were you thinking on playing as? So I'm doing my canon playthrough, so I'm gonna be female mage, and I'm gonna romance Fenris. And then for Inquisition, female elf mage, romance Solus, blood mage. So normally I do blood mage for her. I might mix it up. I'm not sure yet. I like also being a healer at times. And I know you can do 2 specializations. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do.
On it.
But I probably will do Blood Mage, knowing myself. Because I think Dragon Age 2 Blood Mage is more fun than Origins Blood Mage. I've come to realize. For Canon Hawk Mage, it seems fitting while doing the DLC learning about their father. It does. It does. I agree with that. I'm also kind of unsure what I'm gonna do about Carver's situation. Because I've done both, where Carver's a Templar and a Grey Warden, and I don't know which one I like best. I'm also having Hawk be the one do it, compared to all the madness in the city. Yeah. It's also just kind of funny. You hear Hawk and Inquisition talk about blood mages and being like, blood mages are evil, and it's like, all the while they're a blood mage. It's like, yeah, you're really covering up for yourself, aren't you? Like, it's okay, bestie. I see you. I know you. Also could just let him die. I don't know if I would go that route. I think for... I don't love doing that. Took her along, but no Anders, so rip. Yeah. I think for my non-mage Hawk who romances Anders, I think because I end up sacrificing him in Inquisition, I think it's fair enough to do it in that playthrough. But this is my Hawk lives. So I don't know that I can necessarily do that. I think that would break my heart too much. I also really like seeing Carver's character development when he becomes a Grey Warden, but I do also think that Templar is fun for the rivalry aspect and is tragic in its own sense. Knowing that, like, he's still competing with his oldest sibling. And it's also just kind of funny. Saving Shroud so meh, like, who even is this compared to Alistair? Yeah, so in that... So I have two main world states. One where Alistair remains a Grey Warden. That's the one where my Hawk romances Anders, and I sacrifice him in the Fade. Rest in peace, Nicholas Hawk. I still love you, I promise. So I wouldn't mind, like, having Bethany die in that one. Not because I hate Bethany in any way. It just adds to the tragedy of Hawk's life and why he's so willing to die for the cause. Whereas my Mage Hawk, Serena, it's like she's willing to die if that's what needs to happen, but she does have things to live for. She's got more to live for. That's how I excuse it in my head. That's not really a good way of looking at things. But you know, you gotta justify it a little bit in your head, you know what I mean? Gotta make those justifications. Would have been fun if the Human Mage in Dragon Age Inquisition was related to Hawk too. It would. I mean, you never know. With those nobles in the free marches. Like, maybe there is some distant relation, but... Yeah, I play, in that world state, it's my Amel Hawk. Too, so it's kind of like... Or not Amel Hawk, what am I saying? Amel Mage. So it's kind of like, at least there is somebody alive in the lineage, in the family, so, you know. There's that as well. So if there was a blood between Hawk and Trev, other optional name. Oh yeah, it could have been some Skywalker shenanigans, maybe. Where are these? Okay. They're right here. Yeah. I kind of don't love the origins in Inquisition, and this is a major complaint that I see in regards to Inquisition. I love Inquisition so much. I have so much fun when playing it, but the origins really aren't as detailed like the first two games, and it's kind of a shame. Apparently the Trevelyan's are distantly related to Dorian's family, though, so there is that. But it's distant enough where if you're romancing Dorian, it's not like you're too related. This family saved the world a lot, sending Link. Okay. Okay, are there any more Deep Stalkers that are gonna be coming out of nowhere? I need to see which way I need to go. Okay, so where I'm facing is, I think, the right... Okay, this is the right way to go.
Right.
There's a wooden crate here. We're easy when the orbs are flying about. Yeah. How do I get... No, I think I'm actually going the opposite way. I don't know where I'm going, guys. And I think at this point I get so lost in these areas where I just need a compilation of me going, yeah guys, so I'm lost. I have no idea where I'm going.
With filth. Typical.
Oh my gosh, okay. Road southeast, or wait, west, yeah. I think this is the right way. I'm gonna assume so, because they're enemies. And that's usually a good indication that you're going the right way. At least I hope. Come on, can I fight? Thank you. Give me some good stuff, guys. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Origins, but I feel like I get lost so easily. So I'm like always having to look at the map and going, where am I going? What am I doing? She's insta-killing them. Like it's a battle in City and outside Redcliffe when they're all under leveled to make Warden Party have late game power fantasy moment. Yeah, no, this is Elena Kuzlan. She's just extremely powerful, unstoppable, hero for Eldon, queen consort, Arl of Amaranthine. Like, she's just way too powerful. Way too amazing. Can't be stopped. Won't be stopped. Everybody bow down to Elena Kuzland. Baddest bitch of them all. Warden stays, queen consort, yeah. It's okay. We all know who's behind Alistair. She's the brains behind the operation. She really is. Well, the king consort is downgraded into prince consort. Dang. Tiny mini map on bigger res would make it more tricky too when don't know maps inside out. Yeah. I'm on the right path, I think.
I'm uncertain what
Honora doing them political moves, yeah. No, but when it's Kuzlin, like, I like to imagine, especially for Elena, she's the brains behind the operation. She's just way too powerful. She's the icon. She's the moment. Everyone wants to be her or kill her. Okay. oh, let me drink a poultice. Oh, slow-mo death. You go, Ogren. Yeah, Honora is politically savvy. And when it comes to King Kaelin, I think she was definitely... I think it said that she's the brains behind the operation as well there. So it's not like it's an uncommon occurrence in Ferelden, you know? She's just... she's just... Queens do it better, what can I say? Ooh. Picking the counselor choice in the end will double down on that power behind the throne too, alongside queen role. Ooh, yeah. I can see Elena wanting that to do that. I don't know why they allow the queen to take that role when she should have more power already, but oh well, gotta keep the end choices. Kaelin was looking to marry the Empress too. Oh yeah! I totally forgot about that. He was, wasn't he? I think that could have been messy, though. But it would have made Orlais and Ferelden more united, especially after the war. So I can definitely see that, but I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Orlesians. I don't think I like the Orlais Empire. I don't think I'm a fan of that, but it's interesting from a lore perspective that we have fantasy France. It's also just really funny that we have a fantasy France in this game franchise.
This I remember.
Ooh, interesting.
It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered. Those who became golems.
Oh.
There is my name. Shale of House Kadash. I recognize it.
Oh, yay.
I was not created as I am now. I was once a creature of living flesh. A dwarf and a woman. This is a revelation.
The anvil did use living souls to make golems, yeah. Would have saved some lives stomping down the blade faster and not having makeshift with only 2/3. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Would have been better for the blight, but would it be better for Ferelden? Who knows? She can read some of this by Carradin's tablet too. Yeah, so I didn't have Shale at that time when I went to the Deep Roads. Whoops. 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 So I totally didn't do that, but I did take the sketchings. But she's got this at least. And we did talk to her about the anvil.
Perhaps. It is one thing to believe, however, and another.
It is what it is. Decisions were made.
On these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
Okay. So we need to find our way out. Oh, which is just here. Cool. So we gotta go back to Orzammar. I will say I do like this companion quest. I think it's a cute little thing, even though I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of the Deep Roads. I don't think this is as bad as like the main dwarf Deep Roads mission. It's not as extensive. And honestly, it looks different from the normal Deep Roads, so it's kind of like a new area to explore, which is always really fun. New visuals. And I do think I have another gift for Shale. But that's one of my favorite side quests to do.
Very nice indeed.
Okay. We're doing pretty well with Shale. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite of the DLCs. I really like Return to Ostagar. Again, I just don't remember if we're at not at that point in the game to do that, or if I don't have that installed at the moment. No, would become vassal statish again, even more so as Caleb himself wasn't that diplomatic or savvy with how to maneuver compared to the Empress. Yeah, agreed. So she'd just sit down on his throne and call him a hero of the land, and he'd be happy handing it all over for his hero ego and honor. Yeah, I don't think it would be the best to have the Empress ruling both Orlais and Ferelden. I don't think that would be smart at all, and would make things in Inquisition probably messier. Yeah, only sad thing with the new DLC areas is how often they crash. Yeah, we're not going to do Soldier's Peak because that area glitches, and I can't remember how to fix it. I think for this playthrough, we're just going to skip that because it's just messy. 5... Yeah, the patch never save and reload in a city just to be extra safe. Yeah, I agree. It's the problem with an older game like this. And mods sometimes add on to the crashing stuff too. Yeah. Yeah, Soldier's Peak I've only done a couple times because of how much it crashes. And it'd be one thing if I was doing this as like an offline, off-stream playthrough. Like, I wouldn't mind going through that again. But to do it on stream and have those issues, I don't want to deal with that. But thankfully that DLC doesn't crash too much. I can't remember. I mostly crashed more at Ostagar compared to the Peak. I can't remember if Ostagar crashed for me all that badly. So maybe if we don't have it installed, I won't cry about it. I won't be too sad. Even though I do like that DLC, I do like going back and bringing Alistair with me and just having that emotional bonding moment. I think if it crashes too much, I definitely don't want to do it too. Might also have been the level 25 elements. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't remember it crashing too badly when I played it, but since it's been a while, I'm not 100% sure.
It is leering at me once again.
Ew. Ogren. This is why I don't take you anywhere. This is why I leave you behind at camp. Quindog and Log were the ones with comments. Yeah, he didn't age well. Yeah, he didn't. Not my favorite companion to bring along with me. Fern, do you have gifts?
I've told you what I know.
Yeah, no, let me see your wares. Do you have gifts? I forget. Yes. You do. Maybe I'll take that. Okay. Thanks, buddy. I now have another gift to give to Shale.
Very nice indeed.
Okay, there we go. Got some. We've gotten better with Shale. What time is it? Oh shoot, I need to feed my cats. Okay. Still, he was made really bad but back then it was funny. Now it's more awkward and gross and goofy. Yeah, I think he was meant to be like... This is kind of a Grey's Anatomy reference, but you know when Meredith talks about like dirty Uncle Sal, like Alex is dirty Uncle Sal. I think that's what they were going for with Ogren, but I've never liked Ogren. I never have. I don't think I ever will. I'll still